Yeah, I'd like to be.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Like to stay
head
more.
coach Kirk Ferentz is now available at the head table.
Pick your dad's brain even more than maybe some other guys? Do you get obviously more time around him?
Yeah.
Do you get to lean on his wisdom?
Well, I have an unfair, advantage to everybody else on the team. I get to go home and see him at times, so yeah, I try and pick his brain and see what he's thinking and bounce a few ideas off of him. And occasionally it's constructive, and most of the time it's him teaching me a few lessons there. So no, I'm very fortunate to get to do that and have the opportunity that most players don't.
Does your mom chime in at all, or does she stay out of football discussion?
No, my mom doesn't. She tries to keep that conversation away from the dinner table and things like that. So she's your typical mom there.
Thanks, James. I appreciate it.
No worries.
You've been around Iowa City enough. What does 7 and 5 teach you? What do you learn about the outside world and your team?
7 and 5 to me, that really means that you play in the Big Ten conference, and there's no easy game. It doesn't matter who you're playing, regardless of the record. Every game's important to everybody, and when you go through the Big Ten, you got to be ready every week. And obviously we didn't do that as well as we could have, but and as for the outside attention, it's kind of one of those things. You got to learn to push that stuff aside and really focus on your next game and opponent. And it's difficult, but playing in the Big Ten, you just have to. You can't underestimate any opponent.
Is it weird how last year, Orange Bowl time, everyone loves you, and then 7 and 5, everyone, I don't want to say hate, because that's not the right word, but everyone's wondering what the hell happened, I think.
Yeah, obviously, it's that old saying, when you're on top, everybody wants to shake your hand, and when you're on the bottom, not so much. So it just kind of comes with the territory, and that's the nature of things. So it's something to think about and for us to continue to strive towards.